Disclaimer. This is educational purpose video only. I didn't harm anyone. I used my own device during explain of this method, so please don't use this method any kind of illegal or malicious activities. Because hacking is crime. If you do this, then it can land you in jail. I'm not support any kind of illegal or malicious hacking.
So when you first open Maltigo, it may ask you to create a username and choose a password, and please do that, because if you don't do it, it may not work properly. After you do that, here you can see the Transform Hub, and it has some widgets built in. So you may try to explore those widgets, you may try to find one that attracts your attention, and then try to install it and use it in your own strategies. But I'm not going to do that. We're just going to use Maltigo in a basic way, because we're going to use the free version anyway, and as I said before, pro version actually works well, but we may encounter some slowness or some limitations in the free version. So here you may see the menu of the Maltigo, and you may try to change the settings by clicking in here, this view and edit and collections. But what we are going to do is just to create a new graph. In order to do that, you should click on here, this plus button, and it will create a new graph for you. So graph is actually your workspace, okay? So you may try to add some widgets to this graph, and you may try to gather information about those widgets. What do I mean? Maltigo actually provides us with information gathered all around the internet. So you may target a user, you may target a social media account, you may target a website, and Maltigo will go and gather as much as information possible about that target. It doesn't only work with social accounts, but it also includes website attacks as well. And we're going to see website attacks in a different section, but for test purposes, let me show you how it's used. In the left pane, you will see an entity palette, okay? If you don't see it, you may try to go to view on your menu and try to open the entity palette by yourselves. But here I have a website widget, and if I take this entity and drag it on my new graph, it will put it, and then I can change the settings of that entity. Here you have the menu. As I said before, you may try to open the entity palette from here, or you may try to add some new entities in here as well. After you put one of the entities on the graph, you should change the settings first. Okay, it comes with default settings, and if you click on it, you can come here to property view and see some options. As you can see, now we have a right pane as well. So here we have a left pane and the general graph on the middle section, and on the top section we have the menu and the options, of course, but also we have the right pane in which we have the options. So for example, if I double click on here, I can change the target website. So right now it says that paterva.com, but you can say www.unicornitems.com. So this is the website that we have tested with within the man in the middle section, remember? So let me run an attack against unicornitems.com. Actually, it doesn't run an attack, it just gathers some information, and you will see what I mean. If you right click on this entity, it will give you some options to run transforms. Choosing these transforms means that choosing the request that we are going to do with this website. For example, you may want to find the domains, find the IP addresses, find some other stuff related to this website, and Maltigo will take care of this. Of course, you can run all of these transforms, you can run all of these requests at once to see the whole package. In order to do that, you can just click here to play button. And I believe we have some error, but it's running. Yeah, we see it's running and we're getting information in here. As soon as we get a new information, it will appear on your graph. You should wait for a couple of minutes in order to let Maltigo scan the results, in order to let Maltigo send some requests to those websites, and it will display the results on your graph. As you can see, now I'm getting information regarding my target website. You may try this with other websites as well, because it doesn't contain any harmful code inside, it just gathers basic information. Okay, from this overview we can just drag the graph in a way that you want. You may just try to go up and down. If you click one of the results, it will display the information regarding to that result on the right hand pane. As you can see, now I have an Apache result, I have some other results as well. So wait until it's over, then you will have a complete picture about that website. And as you can see, Maltigo actually provides us a graphical user interface where we can display the results and connect the results to each other if needed. And we're going to analyze these results in a separate section. As I said before, we're going to see this in the website pen testing section, but for right now you may understand that this website is using WordPress, this website has this IP address, this website is using Apache server, this website is using some kind of WooCommerce plugin, retailer theme, and other information as well. So within minutes, you can gather all of this information with Maltigo, and you can display all of this information in a graphical user interface. And as I said before, Maltigo is totally optional. We could do that with other tools, with online tools, and we could have just taken notes inside of a leaf pad as well. But this provides us a cool look, so I'm going to continue using Maltigo during this section.